you're a big wine guy? Medium wine guy?
I'm a medium wine guy.
Medium wine
If
guy?
you ask me a question about it, I don't know anything.
Yeah, like I don't know if this is oaky or dry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is dry. It's like it's liquid. How can it be dry?
It feels wet.
Yeah, so I mean, if I go to a restaurant and like they hand me a wine menu, I'm not gonna be like, ooh, they have
Right. Oh, Cabernet.
I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, bring me your finest. And then I'm like, wait, because sometimes you go to a fucking restaurant and they have a wine list that's like 30 pages long, and you're like, this is gonna be expensive,
Right?
Because they're like cheapest bottles, like $80, and you're like, fucking Christ.
Yeah, we're at the wrong place.
But at that point, you're like, I might as well get a bottle because a glass of that is like $20.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
It's a scam. It's an Italian scam.
Hold it down.
And
Big
it's a
scammers.
French scam as well. They got good wine too.
That's true.
If I'm ever at a restaurant like that, I sip the wine and go, delicious. No matter what I think about it.
The amount of pressure when the fucking person comes over and they go
Like this.
try it.
It's like this.
They're like, try it, and you're like swirling it, and, you're like, and then you try it, and you're like, it's good. I've never tasted wine and be like, this sucks. Because if it sucked, I'd probably be like, yo, this is fire.
Dude, especially when they do when you order, let's say you order a bottle of wine, they do the maybe half a shot pour, and they're like, okay, try it. It's like, am I allowed to say this sucks, and you send the whole bottle, you just open back?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do
if
that?
If they say if it's like not expired, but like if it was like a hole in the cork or something.
Yeah,
like,
oxidization.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like
Oxidization.
Yeah, something like that.
Then it tastes bad, but like, bro, I probably had. You can make wine out of a shoe, and I'd probably be like, this tastes good.
Some prison wine.
Yeah, some prison wine. I'd probably be like, this is not bad. Also, dude, one time I was at a restaurant, and they brought over, I ordered like a steak, and then they brought over a raw piece of steak to me, and was just like, is this good? And I'm like, I don't fucking, I'm a meat guy too? I was like, I just got over the wine thing, and they're bringing over the food. I'm like, listen, just cook the shit and bring it to me. I don't really know anything. They were like, how's this? I was like, it looks cool.
It's smoothing.
Yeah, I guess.
I also feel like there's a low barrier, there's a low barrier of entry for ordering a bottle of wine. Like, you can just kind of agree, and then they'll just bring it to you. I was at an Olive Garden in the airport, which is besides
This is
the point.
where you want to drink wine.
High class.
I was at the Olive
I
Garden.
was joking when I said prison wine, by the way.
I was at an Olive Garden in the airport, and I was like, ordering the breadsticks, whatever. And the guy was like,
Wait, were you with someone?
no, it's alone. It's alone.
Alone in an Olive Garden airport?
I was in the airport. It was this is in Brazil. This is in Brazil. So
Yo, you were alone in Brazil in an airport at an Olive
it
Garden.
was the only.
Is there anything else you need to tell us before this story just goes off the rails?
Just go eat in the bathroom.
It was the only thing that made me feel like home. You know what I mean? Okay. Either way, so
Olive Garden vibes.
So,
made him feel like home.
get the thing, unlimited breadsticks, the whole bit. And then he's like, we have a wonderful house Cabernet. And I'm like, he's like, would you like to try it? And I'm like, yeah. And the guy brings over an entire bottle of wine. And I'm like, okay. And so he pours me a glass and then just sets it on the table. And I was like, did I just order this bottle of wine? And now everybody in the airport's looking at me. It's like, look at this sad, pathetic freak drinking a bottle of wine in
I
the
would
airport.
slam that, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Totally
Ordered
did.
2 more. Did he upsell you?
It was expensive for an Olive Garden.
Oh, so he targeted you. He was like, "Oh, this guy's alone and sad.
But
I'm gonna charge him $120."
He's not gonna
bottle
say
of wine."
anything.
Yeah, he's not gonna say shit.
But I drank the whole thing. I had like a breadstick base. It was great.
Palate
I
cleanser.
just downed it. He was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "I don't want another one. Let's start with that."
I can't believe that. That whole story is unbelievable.
There has to be one fact that's untrue.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
I
man.
really hope you're lying.
No, I mean, listen, I love Italian food. I hate Olive Garden. I would never go to an Olive Garden here. But,
Only in Brazil, because that would be better.
But when you're in Brazil for like a vacation and you haven't had like any food and you just see something that's like, oh, this is something I know, it's appealing.
When in Brazil.
When in Brazil.
When in Brazil.
Yeah, exactly.